Hello and welcome to the Southern and Mountain Kitchen. Today we're making homemade Italian meatballs. Okay, in a large bowl add 1 pound of ground beef. Next, cut up at least a half a cup of diced onion into very small pieces. Once you have the onion in with the ground beef, stir it up a bit to mix through. Next, add 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon of garlic cut up, 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 1½ teaspoons of steak seasoning. Now mix it all together and make sure that you have everything mixed through. Now add a half a cup of diced green and red bell peppers. Mix again to make sure everything is mixed through. Now add a half a cup of Italian breadcrumbs. Next, you're going to break up at least 2 to 2½ cups of French bread with everything seasoning on top. You can buy this at Walmart. It only costs $1 a loaf. And cut it into cubes or tear it apart however you want to do it until you've used up at least 2 to 2½ cups. And now for the messy part. If you want to do this with a spoon, you are welcome to try, but you're probably going to have to use your hands. So make sure your hands are washed and get ready to roll up some meatballs. Once you get everything mixed together pretty thoroughly, it will be lumpy with pieces of peppers and onions and everything else sticking out. That's perfectly fine. You're going to cook in as you go. Make sure you preheat your oven to 380 degrees at some point during this. And then once everything is mixed up, start rolling your meatballs. You can actually make these whichever size you would prefer to have. This recipe can make anywhere from 14 to 18 meatballs, depending on how large you make them. Make sure that you use a pan that has raised sides. You don't want any of the oil coming off the sides of a flat pan when you're trying to pick it up. Line it with aluminum foil and use cooking spray to make sure these don't stick, because they will stick if you don't spray. Once you get the meatballs into the oven, you're going to cook them for at least 25 to 30 minutes depending on your oven. Different ovens, different temperatures. You're just going to have to look at them and eyeball it. They will turn brown on the outside. It should be pretty obvious when they're done. Just a quick warning, when you go to remove these from the oven after they're cooked, there will be oil on the pan, so be careful on how you lift it out. You don't want to spill this or burn yourself. So once these have cooled for a minute, you can remove them from the pan and set them aside. Just remember, as you're getting ready to use these, they have a variety of different ways to eat them. You can have them by themselves, you can make a meatball sub or a spaghetti sauce with meatballs. There's so many things you can do with them. So there you have it, and I hope you enjoy these. This is a recipe that my grandmother taught me how to make, and I always love them, so I'm hoping you'll love them too. Thanks for stopping by and watching my video, and if you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe and come back for future videos. We'll see you next time.